All right, and we are here. We are starting. Hello, everyone. My name is Jakuya, and welcome to Chill Team. So, this video is all about just talking a little bit about myself, why you should play Warhammer Kill Team, what this channel is going to be for, and like also who and what. So, why did I decide to, in the first place, to even make a casual Warhammer channel? Well, first and foremost, there's already a lot of like Warhammer channels out there that are very geared towards more of the competitive side of Warhammer. It's not just like Kill Team; it's also like what I call Big Hammer and like a lot of like the this little genres that Warhammer has. Like all of it feels very competitive in a way because it's like a skirmish combat game, and I don't fault the game for being competitive. It's just the nature of it will just be like that. I am somebody who is very much into like narrative and like more casual gameplay, PVE type of stuff. And the reason why I would say that is because, like, first of all, I'm very new to the Warhammer scene, like just in general. The most I've had contact with is some media online. I've always thought that the Warhammer IP has been just super cool, but because I wasn't into like the tabletop version of it, I wasn't able to really get into it. But since my friends got me into Kill Team, I decided to give this a try. So again, very very new to this whole thing, and I'm coming into it with D&D DM brain. Like that's what I play a lot of nowadays. Recently, I haven't really been able to play a whole lot of that, but in a lot of the tabletop stuff I do enjoy, I do enjoy a lot more of the PVE focus and just the more like the casual, like non-competitive like gameplay. So, what is this channel going to be for? Well, this channel is going to be mostly for me and for people that want to see more both like, beginner friendly content and like more PVE content for Warhammer Kill Team, because I think that there's some real potential that hasn't really been explored in here yet. And so far, with just a few games I've played of Kill Team, it's been very fun. Been playing mostly like PVE just to learn the rules a bit, and I think it's gonna be super duper fun just to learn and try it out. I also want to try to do more narrative and more homebrew type campaigns, because I know Warhammer Kill Team right now, its current edition, I think it's like 6th edition, doesn't really have a whole lot of narrative support. So sometimes you gotta provide your own support and stuff like that. Now, for those of you that are also watching here and you're deciding what should I do, Kill Team or Big Hammer or just regular Warhammer 40k. Now, I would definitely say one of the big reasons that I got into Kill Team is because, well, Big Hammer is expensive, super duper expensive. There's a lot bigger scale that you're dealing with Warhammer 40k, but with Kill Team, it's a little bit smaller. The pricing is, of course, gonna be comparable. You're not gonna get around like spending very little big bucks here in this game, but it's definitely going to be smaller than compared to like Warhammer or Big Hammer. There's also a bit more room for experimentation because there's a much smaller scale that I enjoy, and you really get like up close, maybe even connected to your little guys or your operatives as they're called. So I'm really excited to try and experiment with Warhammer Kill Team just because it's super cool and again, in my experiences, it's been super duper fun. So that's what this channel is going to be all about. And so just to conclude this very short video, some of my future ideas are going to be just easier to grasp PVE content. Like I might use either suboptimal or non-existent terrible teams in here. I'm going to try different I'm going to be very experimental, and as I said, try different little things here. I'm going to try to also upload every week, so stay tuned for that. But aside from that, there's not really much else to say here. But thank you to anyone who watched this first video. I really appreciate it, and I'm going to make sure to, make some stuff for folks that want to tune in. So until next time, peace out.